Hello everybody, and welcome. I am finally getting the time to come back to the channel. I also got a new microphone, so if my audio sounds bad, that's why. All of that aside, as you can see on the screen, today is the release date of the new game Mewgenics by Edmund and friends. I wish I knew the name of the other head developer. I'm sure it'll tell us when we open this up, but either way, I've been very much anticipating this game for a while. I'm a huge fan of The Binding of Isaac, and from what I've seen, which is very little, this game seems right up my alley. It looks pretty intense and complex, so maybe recording my first experiences with it is going to be a mistake because I'll be missing very obvious things, but as long as everyone is helpful in the comments rather than just mean, it'll be fine. All that to say, I have opened it a single time just to make sure that OBS could record it properly. It can. I don't know why it wouldn't, but either way, yeah, I'm excited for this. So let's just get the ball rolling. Mewgenics is starting up. Here we go. Awesome. Awesome. All right.
Mewgenics.
This is as far as I got. Okay, let's see this little opening thing. Dr. Beans? Is that what it said? Dr. Beans? Alright. A squirrel. That was fun. Alright. So it's version 0.0. Yep. First launch, getting to this page at least, or this screen. A lot of settings. Let's see if there's any settings for volume. It seems a bit loud at the moment. Hopefully the audio on this mic is good. I messed with it a tiny bit, but I am recording the audio in 2 separate tracks, so I should be able to adjust it properly. Just let me know if anything is bad about the audio. Let's get this down to like 50. The meow volume. Yeah, this seems fine. Controls, game settings. That's a setting right there. Alright. What is meow? That is a good option to have. I'm very glad they have that. Anyway, so there's 3 of these. I'll probably you might see me end up having one of these as like my free time playing, but we'll start off taking the red test tube for this YouTube playthrough. I don't know how far I'm going to be going with this YouTube playthrough. I know this game has a lot of content in it. I'm very excited for it, so hopefully I'll be able to 100% a save with you guys. But for now, we're just getting things started. Anyway. Let's focus on the game. I'm a bit tired from work. Scared you, didn't I? I know how scary a buzzword like science can be these days, but trust me when I say science can actually be a good thing sometimes. Take this table, for instance. This one right here. A science made this table, and the floor it sits on. Wow, that's actually really insightful. There are even people out there who believe that a science made you and I. But I digress. The point I was trying to make here is that cats are a science too. That's cool. I see them. They're all there. All the science cats. A science that I, Thomas A. Beanies, so it's beanies, not beans, invented. He invented cats? That's crazy. But what do you have to do with all of this? Well, word on the street is you're a bit of a felinologist yourself. That is true. I know we just met, but I bet if you and I put our brains together, we could actually change the world. With cats. Probably. Now take a gander at these fine specimens. This is my latest batch, straight out of their biovats. Choose two, a boy and a girl. Trust me, you'll find out why later. So are these the girls or the... I'm gonna pick based on which meow is the least grating. I don't like this meow. I'm gonna go with this one, and I like the tiny ears. Alright, meow. Oh, wait. How do I... I don't like his voice. I'm sure they say this every time, right? Whatever. Their pieces will be good. Whoa. Yeah, nature, sure. But it doesn't have to be. Okay, in fact, I think with my brains and your ability to choose less than ideal cats, we could really shake things up. Hell, with enough cats, I bet we could reverse time. Maybe even make dying impossible. Okay. I'm okay. All I need is a nuke, radioactive blood, and a bit of elbow grease. I think I can handle that. Don't worry, I'll be sure to harvest some from Winifred's elbows. Winifred's elbows before she's incinerated. Is that the one that just... I forgot their name already. Maybe I'm the evil one. Now go, my child. Go into the world and hoard some cats. Alright. We're jumping straight into it. Alright. What is this? This is Labagoo and Karim. Okay. So they just assign boy and girl to them, I assume, maybe? I literally have no idea. Here are all the stats. I'm not going to linger too much on this. I'm sure we'll figure it all out as we go. But yeah. Interesting. There's a backpack, equipment, seems like up here. Can we name them? No, okay. They have been given names. I know, dude. I'm looking around. Okay. Resume. Let's... Thanks for the help, my guy. Okay. He kicked you out, huh? Yeah, he does that. Name's Butch. Even though I could give a frick if you live or die, I can't help but see myself a bit in you. If you get what I mean. Be quiet. You want to survive in Boone Country? You're gonna need to learn how to fight, so listen up. This is your team, yes. These are your enemies. A rat and a big bulky cat. I assume. Yep. Okay, battle start. It's now Karim's turn. I'm gonna need to remember these names. I'm probably not going to at any point during this, though. I'm gonna call it the black one and the orange one. You can tell because of that paw print thing above Karim's head. Okay. This is Karim's basic attack. Cool. So 6 damage, I assume. It's melee range, so you will need to move next to the rat to hit it. This is your movement action. You can perform it once per... You can move once per turn. Click it, and then click the tile you want to move to. He go. Very helpful. So I need to be in melee range, so here is good. I'm half tempted to not move there just to see if the tutorial guy says anything funny. So I'm gonna... Yeah, okay, you're a little slow. I asked you to move next to the rat so you can attack it. Let's try again. Oh, okay. So they're just gonna force me to do it. Okay. There we go. I'll attack it from the side. Now that you are next to the rat, you can attack it. This is your basic attack. You can use your basic attack once per turn. Click attack, and then click the rat to attack it. Alright, so what if I... You missed. You missed. The rat is literally right next to you. Normally you can only attack once per turn, but I'll let you try again. Hit the damn rat this time. I'm so tempted to not do that. Is that a... Okay, so they just do it forever. Okay. How many times are they gonna do it? Okay, just forever. Okay. Understood. Fine, I'll kill it. Ooh. It died. Sweet, you really destroyed that bastard. Did you notice that you got a buff when you killed that thing? Yeah, that little arm. That's a buff. It's because of that passive ability. Hover over it to learn what it does. Gain a random stat up whenever you down a unit. Cool. Okay. So Karam's a killer is what it's saying. You can also hover over your cat to learn what that buff does too. Oh, okay. Strength up. Strength increased by 1. Yeah, so this one up to 7. It was 6 before. Melee attack and melee ability damage. What are some melee abilities? Okay, let's just continue. There are also spells. You can only have 1 so far, and unfortunately, you lack the mana to cast it. Yeah, this is my mana bar, I assume. Health, mana, 3 out of 9. This is how much mana this spell costs, so 4, so I'm 1 behind. That's how much mana you have. Yes, okay. You gain mana at the end of your turn equal to your... that stat. Can I... Oh yeah, so we can see other stats here. So she has 5. It says that in the bottom right corner as well, but we can see it there. Intelligence, whatever it's called. I assume it's called intelligence because it's a light bulb. And that's what they call it in like Dungeons and Dragons. And turn, I got 5 energy. Now it's Labagu... Labagu? Yeah, their turn. It's their turn. Labagu has a ranged basic attack. Oh. So basic attacks aren't always boss wipes. Okay. While selecting where to move to, you can see a preview of your basic attack range in red. Oh, okay. So you move into attack range as close as you can get. And you can see the attack range in red. So as you see, I'm clicking on where I want to go, and then it shows me my attack range in red. So this time I actually can't get close enough, right? Although... Okay, well, I guess that counts as moving. Yeah. You're still out of range of the Tom-Tom, though. Luckily, your spells don't prevent you from also attacking or moving. So why not also use your basic movement to get closer to that Tom-Tom? I'm gonna try and get... Of course I kill... The rat is like in the worst spot. God dang. So I have to kind of get close to it, unfortunately. You are in range to attack the enemy, and you should already know how to do that. Attack it. I've already learned that they don't like when you don't do what they tell you to, so I'm just gonna follow the rules. I'll mess around with being a pest in my personal playthrough later. Short lob shot. Alright, let's throw it at this guy. 5. Good job. You landed the shot. That Tom-Tom is pretty thick, however, so he will take a few more hits to kill. Alright, so I get more energy, or mana, is what it's called. And then he's gonna beat up my orange cat, Labigu. Okay, it's Karam's turn again. You now have enough mana to cast your spell, Spit. That's a spell, alright. Select Spit and aim it at the enemy. Okay. Oh, this is like a far range spell, okay. 1 damage, okay. What does that do? Does it say? Can I hover over it? No, okay. You actually still have enough mana to cast Spit again. You can cast spells as many times per turn as you want, as long as you have the mana. That's cool. I like that. So Spit again. Make it a real thick one. Okay. Spit attack with infinite range that deals 1 damage. Okay, that's cool. Spit. Good job. At this point, I trust that you can finish the rest of the fight on your own, so I'm going to go hide in the bushes and judge you from afar. Good luck. Alright, sounds good. Self-assured. Can I check? No, so you can't change the order of it. They kind of have to go in that order. Alright, I'm sure I'll figure more out as we go. I'm gonna go beat up this big cat. He's at 8, so... No. End turn. And what's this one's ability? Burn you inflict is increased by 1. Okay. So if I just... I win. Cool. In 2 rounds, we won. We got 5 drumsticks and 3 coins, whatever that means. Beginner's luck. You said it. Okay, now listen. Each time you finish combat, one of your cats is gonna level up. Every time. Just one of them, though. Okay, check out old Lapigiu. She's about to get a whole lot better. Just look at all these options. Originally, I was gonna let you choose yourself, but I feel the need to point something out. There's a pretty awesome combo here. I just noticed that, actually. The burn. It said burn down here, and this said burn on it. Check out Lapigiu's current passive effect up here. Now read what Sunburn does. Inflict burn 1 and blind 1 at infinite range, so it'll inflict burn 2. I have no idea what burn does, but it'll do 2 of it instead of just 1. Sunburn makes things burn, and hot-blooded makes burn more burny. So take Sunburn already, or not. It's your funeral. Now, I could not do it. But I think for the sake of learning, I understand what this says. Gain 2 shield, blocks incoming damage. I don't know if this is permanent. I don't know what poop does. I assume healing heals, so this one I kind of fully understand. 4 energy heals 2. I haven't... Oh. What does burn do? It tells me. Take damage at the start of the turn, then decrease burn by 1. Okay. This one doesn't give any information. I assume that's just a block that you can't walk on and your enemies can't walk on, so you could like build a barricade. I don't know what block does. I'm sure we'll figure it out. I am going to take Sunburn. Okay. Someone's learning. Okay, but remember, every cat is different, so always check out what your cat's passive ability does. A cat's passive can make or break a run, and combos win games. Always be on the lookout for abilities that combo. Makes sense? That's how most roguelites work. So, it doesn't say what these are. Food and money. Okay. Those are the only things you need in life. Clear skies, no weather effects. Okay, next one. Question mark this time. Okay. So this is, like an interactive quest. Okay. You can either attack or outsmart. I have 8 intelligence. Okay. I gotta choose this one. Because it's 8, and this one's only 3. Right? It says attack butch, so it goes based off of strength. Outsmart goes based on intelligence. And I was right, it is called intelligence. So it's strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, speed, charisma, and luck. Max mana and starting mana, crit chance, and all randomness. Anyway, we're gonna outsmart Butch. The smartest cat. Labagiu points cleverly behind Butch, distracting him. Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. You're lucky your intelligence is so high, or you'd be chewing rocks. Labagiu got a small catnip baggie. Oh, damn. What does catnip do? Yup. Use gain 7 mana. And this is 6 mana. This is 1 use left. So this is, I assume, like a potion that you can only use a single time. And then it lets me get a free sunburn off. Okay. Otherwise, I would just get more spits, which, you know, I appreciate Karim and all, but spitting 1 more time doesn't seem great. Whereas giving 2 more burn when burn is stacks. Yeah, take damage at the start of turn, then decrease burn by 1. So going up to 4 burn is a lot better than just 2 burn. So catnip baggie stays here. Chest. This is a log. Oh, I was supposed to click on it. You click on them and it gives you something. Okay, so stick. Another thing. A melee attack with 1 reach. 4 uses left. Well, I already gave something to Labagiu, and they're ranged. So I kind of feel like Karim needs a stick. Let's see how this stick fares for Karim. This looks like a boss thing. Did this one look like a red skull, or was it just a normal white skull? I don't know. I'll have to look back at the recording, or, I mean, I'll probably see it later on. Labagiu's dudes versus Pebbles. You're gonna get rocked. Okay. It's time for a boss fight. I trained Pebbles here myself. He's about to rock your world. Show me what you got. Oh, also, one last tip before I leave it up to you. Attack from behind to do more damage. Cool. Okay, they threw a rock. Attack it to knock it forward in a straight line. Deals 5 damage to units it hits. Yeah, that won't hit him or anything. I'm gonna try... Wait, am I... No, I'm not. So I could hit him with the stick, right? The block is gone off of him. I assume that's the same block I could have gotten on my cat earlier. So, yeah, okay. We'll see if that returns later. I can't hit him. Okay. Ow! What was that all about? Okay, I'm gonna max mana 6, so I could double sunburn this turn, right? 6, 7... Never clip that out of context. Anyway, 7, it would be 12, which is enough. And then I can do this any number of times for the amount of mana I have. So if I just start burning this guy up... Does blind stack too? It does. For the next 2 turns. Nice. I'm gonna move behind this rock and throw something at him. Meow. Okay. 8 energy. Or mana. I'm gonna keep saying energy. Hey, so you might have already noticed already, but take a look up here. This is the order that you and your enemies take their turns. I did notice that. So he goes between every single one of my cats. The turn order is usually the same every round, so pay attention to it or don't. Yep, that's how things are. Just gonna throw another rock. Kareem still has the problem of not being able to... Oh, that's terrible. You two are terrible together. Okay. Wet. I want these 2 cats to fight. Damn, that's so annoying. Okay. All that catnip gone to waste. Poke him. Okay. At least he's self-assured, you know? At the end of the day. Yow. Burn. Okay. Let's do... I'm trying to attack him from behind, but I'm not really getting the opportunity to. I'm kind of curious about something, and since this is like the tutorial, I'm gonna take it as an opportunity to test. If I hit this rock, it's gonna break the rock probably, but it's also gonna break his face. Okay, so I'm gonna assume, just based on that interaction, that it depends on the direction the cat's facing. So if it was right here, it would have knocked it that way. Okay. Round 3, he's gonna walk forward and throw a rock. Okay. I'm not gonna spit this time, because that was upsetting the previous time. Alright. Attack. Attack. And then no spitting. Ow. Ow. When a cat gets out in a fight, they get injured and one of their stats gets reduced permanently. Don't let their body get hit too many times or they will actually die. As long as your other cats can finish the fight, your downed cats will still survive. So finish the fight. 6 plus 4. 10. Yikes. Stab. Smack. Spit. Spit. So that blinding that the sunburn did was useless. I did not get anything out of that. But my cat is going to win. I think Karim's got this in the bag. I want to win by spitting on him, but I don't think that's possible. Now we can see how the attacking from behind works, though. 8. So you get plus 30% damage? 25% maybe? 20 food. Damn. Okay, so now I don't have any synergies here, but well, it's the same ones. I almost think that this was planned or something. Let's try this. Wait. Down a unit. Okay, so I watched a little bit of a gameplay of this before playing, of course, like I mentioned. I think this poop that it makes with dump might count as a unit for self-assured. Let's see if we even see if this isn't just the end. Congrats, you did good out there. This marks the end of your first little adventure. It's time to go home. You will bring back any food, coins, items, treasures, and injuries you gained during your journey. What the? There's a snake behind you, my guy. These supplies will hopefully prove useful to you at some point. Oh, and if you ever want to save and exit a run, just click that thing. Bye. Also, the snake's gone. Okay, so I go home now. This mean home. And I'm going to assume, based on the fact this skull looks different than this skull, it's like slightly red. This did look different earlier. Yeah, let's go. Oh. Meow. Welcome. Well, hello, neighbor. Yes, it's me, Mr. Tinkles. You've no doubt heard about me around town, and yes, all the rumors are true. I spread them myself. Just okay. What am I saying? God, I'm so bad. Anyway, you can call me Tink. My God, look at these kitties. They just returned home from an adventure, and they look busted. Yeah, the boogie, especially. Cats that have already been on an adventure are retired. That means they won't be going on any more adventures. Yes, I have heard about that. So why don't you take these guys inside so they can relax comfortably? Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Well, they seem pretty comfortable, I guess. So, you can now end the day and watch what happens when the lights go off. I think I know what happens when the lights go off. When you end the day, every cat will eat one food. Make sure you always have more than enough. Each cat will eat one food. Make sure you always have more than enough. So my cats consume this. So my max cat cap is 100, and if I had 100 cats, I would need to always get 100 food all the time, every night. Okay. And I have 8 money as well. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking around again. I can look at these cats one more time. Yeah. She broke her paw. Okay. Poor thing. Anyway, end day. Seems about right. And we got one of them. Oh. They've got their dad's face and eyes. Okay. Oh my, what an eventful night. Don't tell my wife about what we saw. Oh, you have a new kitten. She will need to grow up before she can go out on an adventure, though. Don't worry, there is something in the water here that makes them grow up in like one day. Oh, okay. Also, look, a stray cat has come to your house looking for love. You should totes take them inside, right? Why does it say enemy? Shoot a unit in your line of sight. Waste time, do nothing. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay. I didn't expect that to happen when I clicked on that. I'm gonna leave it away from the kitten. Once you have made enough kittens or collected enough cats, you can take them out on an adventure to find more supplies. You want 4 fresh kitties to send out on an adventure, but you don't have enough yet. So just keep ending the day and collecting strays until you do. Also, you can right-click the kitten to see if she has inherited anything from her parents and to check her stats. Okay, Millie. Melee attack and dump. Just like they papa. Oh. So you can't place them on the roof? Sorry, I'm just messing around with them. They make funny noises. Okay. Alright. So we have enough food to do that, so I guess we'll just make more of them. We can't go anywhere else, do anything else, so... The night was calm. Nothing of significance occurred. Okay. Another Galetta. Oh, damn. A bear trap. Short lob shot. Strong cat. Is that our strongest cat so far? Yup. Well, this one doesn't have a gender marker, and Galetta does, so I wonder if they're going to be able to do anything. I don't know how the breeding system works in this game. Alright. I don't like this one's head, but you take what you can get, I guess. The night was calm, nothing of significance occurred. Okay. Oh, yay. With that new stray there, you should have enough cats to go on another adventure. Yep, just bring in stray cats on an adventure. Go put them in an adventure box and get ready for a journey. Realistically speaking, right, I should end the recording here and, just, do the adventure in the next episode. But that first tutorial section was kind of short, and I want to play this game, so I'm going to keep going. Haddiness. Short lob shot, subway ride. Not enough coins. Huh. Okay. Anyway, let's go. Time to go on an adventure. Millie. Oh, so you can tell just by hovering over them if they have the little crown that they're retired, I think. Yeah, okay. Depart. Let's go. Is there more than 4 of these? I do remember seeing this. Sorry for not being surprised or anything. It looks like earlier when I noticed there was no tag on the cat, this is what you put on them, the collars. And they each have perks. So the fighter punches their way to victory. Great at doing big, strong melee attacks and smashing things to pieces. So -1 intelligence, +2 strength, +1 movement. -2 movement, -1 constitution. So reduces max health, but increases ranged damage and luck. Alright. -1 strength, -1 that, but makes them able to cast more spells more often. And then getting in the way, tanking damage. So which of these is best for which of these? So we don't know what the passives are yet. A melee attack that spawns a baited bear trap if a kills a unit or destroys a body. Who has the most HP? So these two have the most HP combined. And they both have the same amount of constitution. I think due to the fact that she has a melee attack, she'll be the tank. Okay. Subway tile. They have no effects that cost mana, but their intelligence is naturally high. This is the strong one, so I'm just going to give it the fighter one. Out of these two, this one has the higher range by default. And it already has a ranged attack. They both have ranged attacks. And it's not the same one. Short shot, short lob shot. I don't know what the difference between these is. So this one is only line of sight. This one is just... and I assume the area that they can attack in. So let's just do... ranged here. Mage here. Lock in. And then we have no items because I used them all. So let's go. The Infested Daddies. Okay. That's a name. The Alley. Can I scroll at all? No? Okay. But yeah, looks like here and here are the things and then a boss. Okay. Let's hit the hay. I guess that's actually the opposite of what... Anyway, let's just go. I am very tired. Okay. Mangy 1 2 1 2 3 1 2. So we want to kill these things. This is a lot of information, so sorry if I'm not super talkative. There's a maggot. Is that an enemy? Trash bags. Random pickups when damaged. There's coins on the ground. I do know that coins conduct electricity. That is one thing I remember from the Lazy Matman video that I half watched in the background. What is this? Catnip. Plus 2 mana when eaten. So I'm just looking at everything. Okay, so what are my cat's abilities? I don't know. Can I look? Is there a way to look at them? If I hit escape, would I be able to? No? Okay. I guess I'll just go. When a unit damages you, counterattack, dealing 1 damage and inflicting bruise. Okay. Thanks, I understand. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I agree with that. This is a melee attack. So I can't actually do it. I can kill this. I can kill this maggot. Should I kill the maggot? I think I'll kill the maggot. I don't know exactly what it does, but I can do this once a turn with my mana, but this is 7. This kills Mangy in 1 hit. Jesus Christ. Attracts enemies toward it and heals 1 HP when eaten. Okay, and then if I attack this, gone. Okay. Fire immunity inflicts burn 1 on units that contact you. Your fire element damage is increased by 1 and inflicts 1 additional burn. So this is like that other one that I had in the tutorial that likes burning things. Magic Dart shoots a charged projectile within your line of sight. This counts as both magical and physical damage. Okay, I did magic damage to them. I do not have 5 coins, so I can't get out of the way. So I'll just end turn. And Bolted has a 25% chance to stun. Okay. What is this thing? Creep. Spawns creep when damaged. What is creep? 1 damage when entering or starting your turn on this tile. Moving this is... Okay. So this bad. Creep bad. You take damage with creep. My mage seems like it's gonna kind of die. Thorns 2. Oh, okay. That's what that is. Haddiness might not be very long for this world, unfortunately. I'm gonna go start moving towards Little Rat. I can already feel that I'm playing very poorly, just because I have no idea what's going on. This definitely should have stayed back, though. That was my bad. Let's see what happens when I do this. Cool. 1 health poop. Nice. I can do 2 poops a turn, actually. Oh. That's cool, actually. Additional movement. Okay. And then, last but not least... So, I don't know what a critical strike does. However, I'm going to assume it does double damage, because that's usually what a crit means. Even if it only does 50% damage, though, Lumpy's dead, which means that my Haddiness might be able to last a little bit longer. I have picked up a coin, which is nice. Let's inflict marked on this. Damage for each tile you shoot beyond range 3. So wait, this might have just killed it normally. This is gonna do a lot of damage, I think. Yeah. Okay. Enemy vein is cracked. Wait, is this a League of Legends reference? I'm gonna pretend I don't even know what that game is, actually. Never mind. Poor thing. Let's get to moving. I'm gonna stand in front of this and place a little trap. Cool. Alright. So now this thing's gonna die when its turn starts. Okay. Ow. Okay. This thing spits, right? I hope this stuns. 25% chance to stun, which means it skips its next turn. Yeah, okay. No stunning occurred. Okay. Wait, I can do it again? And I stunned. Okay. Actually, I'm just really good at this game. I lied. I'm a professional. I've played 10,000 hours of this game. I'm really good, actually. Everything I've done so far has been planned. I can double poop this turn. I kind of want to hit this mouse with a baseball bat, but I think punching it's probably objectively better. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I am. now we just... Boop. Damn! This thing is insane! +1 damage for each tile you shoot beyond range 3. Why? Did it just crit again because they were lucky? Well, anyway. This is gonna kill this, so I think I'm gonna hit this trash bag and see what happens. So you get money. You get some shmoney out of it. A bit of cash. Like I said already, I'm a professional. I heal 4 HP now when I step on this. I'm so good at everything that I do. This game is so easy. Anyway, magic dart, more money, and turn. All right. I just want to see what the animation looks like. Okay, bad idea, but I did it anyway. And then I headbutted my own poop. Okay. Dead. This game seems like it's gonna have a lot of very interesting synergies. Just even that round had a lot of very interesting things going on. Okay, so I'm a pyromancer, right? So I want to do fire, but I didn't get any fire, which kind of sucks. So instead, so I start with 7 mana and I get 8 each turn, which freeze cannot take damage, unfreezes at the start of next turn. So every turn I could do this to save something. Or I could just smack. That is good with a lot of mana. Kind of. I think I'm gonna take this. This seems kind of cracked. Okay. So I don't know if I actually got all the money that round. Adonis finds a large trash bin. The lid is ajar and the stench from the refuse floods Adonis's nostrils. Examine. Pick. Open. I'm just going to examine it because that's my highest one. Adonis tries to get into the bin, but accidentally tips it over, spilling its contents all over himself. Adonis scurries away, covered in poisonous filth. Well, thanks, Adonis. We probably could have gotten something cool from that, but you had to ruin it. So it doesn't say what's going on here. Just, here? Okay. Second match. Let's go. Some tubby boys. There's a lot of money over here. Adonis. I'm gonna have Adonis and the ranger go over here to start picking up these coins. That seems pretty good for my fighter to get. Fighter, right? Whatever. Meow. Okay. If I can't get this, is the arrow how much they can move? Because if the arrow's how much they can move, they can't get to the medium scrap, so I'm fine, right? Sure. Let's just pass and see what happens. Alright, like I said. So the 2 stays forever. So I'm gonna need to cryo heal myself as soon as I get the chance. Okay. Understood. I'd rather not die. Ow. 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 That's scary. So everything I was saying about being good at this game, these things bounce. They're, well, you know, maybe reading the name would have helped me understand what's going on. Anyway, let's try and get him as the aggro one. I can't do anything, so pass, I guess. I'm gonna try and kill... Oh, they're already damaged. Dead. Marked. Does that last forever? I guess we'll see. So I can attack and then move, right? Has a chance to hit multiple times. So I'm assuming when they say luck based, or like luck affects things that are random, it means this. Okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And hopefully I don't freaking die. Okay. Healed. Am I not frozen? Freaking die, rat. Okay. The rat is dead. So I really need to kill this guy. Ooh, my boy is going to die. But I got 2 coins, so things are actually pretty okay, all things considered. I also did that, so... I'm so cracked! What about this? I have literally no idea if this is gonna fix anything, but I did move Galetta back. I did. Okay. Okay. So this rat got distracted, which means that I think all my cats are gonna walk away from this alive. That's good. I'm not actually gonna be able to collect these coins that I wanted to collect, but my rats aren't gonna die, or my cats aren't gonna die, so the rats are going to die. That's fun. You know, just chilling out, whatever. I would really like if I could, how do you say, get rid of this poison. But I'm also terrified of dying. Oh, 9 damage? Well, okay, I guess. So his ability is... I say he. Does it say what? She. Sorry, Galetta, she. Patellar reflex. So I like counterattacking, taking 1 damage and inflicting bruise. So anything that buffs my attack, I assume, would also buff the patellar reflex. Also, anything that heals me is good. Heal yourself, HP equal to half your strength rounded up. So that's pretty good. +2 armor, and knock back adjacent units 2 tiles. That takes 2 rounds to get, though. So this takes 2 rounds as well. Give unit +4 strength and confusion 2. Okay. Yeah, maybe giving this to bosses would be fine, but I'd rather this thing not do 13 damage to itself when it has 12 HP, so let's not take that one. Jump to a tile and pull enemies towards you when they land. When you land. That'd be sad. I don't have enough HP to make that worth it. I think I'm just gonna take Shrug It Off, because I can do this the second round, and if I get anything that buffs his charisma, I can do it round 1. Enrage would be really good with Fury Swipes, but yeah, let's just do Shrug It Off for now. 9 monies. Okay. Stone Orbit. Spawn a small rock when you take damage. Okay. This doesn't seem very useful. I mean, the shield is nice, but... maybe I want to put a shield on this guy. Kind of want to just put the shield on Galetta. But I don't know how I feel about the small rock. I don't know if I can take this off after we're done, so I'm gonna do this to experiment. Enemy vein finds a nest full of mice. They seem to be sleeping for the moment. 5 and 5. I just killed a ton of meese, but let's charm these meese. Nice, it worked. Enemy Vane sneaks among the snoozing mice and joins them for a nap. One of the mice snuggles up to their fur. Enemy Vane made a friend. Aww. Okay, is this a boss? Or like a elite? The Infested Daddies versus Fenrir. Okay. Why is this on fire? Okay. I don't like that. I want to kill that turkey. I want to kill that freaking turkey. Okay, I'm just gonna rush straight in. 5 damage, okay. Oh, Pinky. Okay. End turn. Let's see. Bear trap tossed. Pinky rolls around like a little guy. Okay, okay. Let's see if I can stun him. Nope. I'm kind of tempted. I probably should have just teleported here and tried killing this turkey, but I think it's fine. Does it say what tall grass does? Oh, so anything standing in the tall grass gains that benefit. Okay. So I want to stand in that. Okay. Well, right now I want to move towards the turkey, I think. What? I mentioned that I'm tired. I'm also kind of blind. Immobile, cannot move. Cool. How long does that last? That's not good. Okay. Youch. I hit him. My enemy Vayne can die so easily. Alright. So nothing can miss on this guy. I really want to get the marked onto the turkey. Ow. That hurt. Let's get some Fury Swipes in here. Swats away melee attackers. Okay, okay, I understand now. That's annoying. In turn. Pinky. Pinky's gonna roll into a bear trap. I just know it. Oh, the bear traps disappear. That's why I didn't see it. Okay. How long am I immobile for? I know this thing just died to that bear trap. How much damage do the bear traps do? That was really bad. That's what I get for playing a game this complex when I'm tired. Okay. I guess I'm stuck. Am I gonna die to Fenrir on my first run? If Fenrir kills it, I'm gonna cry. Because I could have just moved here and killed it, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. Okay. Bro. Okay. And hopefully this guy just burns to death. I'm just gonna move everything to protect my sniper and just kind of hope things work out. Keep hitting them for some chunky 16s. Adonis getting hit was so bad. I think I win here, though. I think this is... Oh, well, I don't feel as bad now, knowing that he also didn't remember where his traps were. Alright, I got a water tank thing I saw. Trample dash, that's helpful movement, I imagine. I don't know how much movement. Bodyguard, the next time an ally is targeted by an enemy, switch places with that ally. Now that is an ability. I think this is what I'm gonna go with, because my vein is really strong. So just making sure that thing stays alive will get me through most fights, I imagine. At least single target fights. Become wet at the start of your turn. Oh. Of course it's the intelligence on my mage. He's got a good cushion. Okay, let's put a water feeder on Millie. Millie Rock. Okay. I can't go hard. Okay. I have to do baby mode. Okay. Anyway. Kiss. A charming little clam. It feels so beautiful. He feels a growing urge to lean in closer. This is a terrible idea, but I'm gonna kiss the lamb. He just got a concussion. Adonis leans in and gives the clam a kiss. The clam pops open and kisses him back. He got +1 luck. Nice. I don't know how rare that was, but he did it. Good job. Good boy. Anyway, battle start. Oh no, wait. Kittens. Not the kittens. Why do I have to kill kittens? Anyway, money. Shmoney. Well, I can't hit any of them, so goodbye. I mean, I could at the cost of 5 coins, but I don't know what coins are for yet, so I don't know how valuable they are, and I only have 15 of them, and I just spent an entire turn collecting 1, so I'm gonna pretend like they're valuable, while not knowing at all what they're for. Yeah, I can just kill that guy. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, I am so dumb. Well, anyway. This is another thing I remember seeing. Setting. Yeah. I'm gonna enable that. So that doesn't ever happen again. Okay. +4. Counter attack. Batting back. Oh. That's cool. Okay, I understand. So all tall grass does that. That's not just like a thing that is for that single boss fight. Tall grass is just like that forever. If you're standing in it, you get 50% dodge chance. That's actually kind of cool. Okay. Anyway, back to punching kittens. I get to heal from my water thingy. And then my thorn bodyguard triggers. and then I'm back to the other place. Okay. I mean, this thing needs more attacks, honestly. He's good, and that is why he needs more attacks. Because I feel like I'm wasting him on just doing these lobbed shots. Having another ranged attack would be very nice. I hope Vayne is the next one to level up. Ow. Why is it? Are they just on fire all the time? I'm gonna heal up Adonis and then shoot a firebolt at a kitten. Or a magic dart at a kitten. Okay. I'm almost... This round is almost over. Let's get... I don't think this is gonna matter really, so I'm just gonna hit him. I kinda want to just pick up some shmoney. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up this money because I don't know if I get any money for doing it. Not like if I do I get the money after the round? So there's one coin on the ground right now. I'm gonna pick up the 2 coins and there's 1 coin. So if I get an additional coin, oh. Well, bye, I guess. I can't even heal my guy. It's okay if this kitten smacks us around a few more times, right? I just want to heal up. Okay. Bodyguard. Now whenever anything gets hit, they will be guarded. And this kitten is going to die very soon. If my bodyguard continues working. So can I heal 1 more unit? 19. Okay, and then now I will kill. Perfect. 1 coin. So did I only get that 1 coin because it was the 1 coin on the ground, or because that fight was easy? Because I was just killing a ton of kittens. I don't know. This is a ranged attack, which is what I wanted. Fires a shot exactly 6 tiles away that ignores shields and can't miss. I mean, 6. So it's a 10 damage attack for 6 energy or mana. This is really good too, though, right? Being able to run away when you only have 8 HP seems like a good plan to do. But like I mentioned earlier, my main thing is I wanted more attacks with this guy. So I'm just gonna do it. Trust my gut, I guess. Large catnip baggie. Large catnip baggie. Alright, let's go. Another question mark. High luck. Should I just take the pill bottle and see what happens? Sure. Well, that's good. Five charisma for the rest of the battle, and gain 6 mana. 5 strength for the rest of the battle. 5 move speed for the rest of the battle, and 5 range for the rest of the battle. Sure. Sure. Yeah, let's just do that for now. And another item. The tick. I know this one from the Binding of Isaac. Can you take this one off? Looks like I assume that purple means it's a bad. Yeah, cursed. Inflicts all stats down on bosses and mini-bosses at the start of each battle. Heal 12 HP at the end of each battle. Parasite. Cursed. Ooh. -1 Constitution. Let's just not use that for now. Just for the time being, okay? Oh, a shop. Is this finally a place I can use my money? Oh, okay. Hey, looking to buy something. Rare candy. Leveling up seems good. Bag of meat. Spawn meat on an adjacent tile. And it can break. Stem cells, you gain 3 health regen until the end of battle. Let's just do a rare candy. +1 constitution. This is a new passive. Oh, these are all new passives. Okay. Reduce all incoming damage by how much? When an adjacent ally is targeted by an enemy, swap places with the ally. I mean, I already have bodyguard, which is just this but kind of better. It's between protective and wiggly, and I think with bodyguard, wiggly is just kind of cracked, right? I can just keep teleporting to my allies and then being wiggly, and 25% chance that the damage is just completely negated. Yeah. Time to be wiggly. I can buy these stem cells, but not in a rush or anything. I can't go this way. Is this what the hard mode would have done? Or the hard route? Well, this is the final boss, right? Of the ally. Yeah, anyway, I'm tired. The Infested Daddies versus Radical Rat. I heard Matt Man, when I watched his video on this, complaining about this guy a lot. So I have no idea what's up. There's lyrics? Okay. Let's go. I don't think I can reach them this round, so I think I'm just gonna go hide in here. Why did a coin fall? Sure. Bye. Sorry, I'm just vibing out to the song. Okay, so this bomb, I have no idea what's going on. Explodes on its turn or when it's hit with fire. Attack to disarm. So I'm gonna attack that with Millie. And then I'm gonna try starting to get enemy vein into range to just start sniping this guy. That's my current plan right now. And then of course I'm gonna spam bodyguard with Millie so that none of my guys or gals get messed up too much. Bad kitty. Okay. Attack. Disarmed. Nice. Okay. Now my fellows are a little bit protected. This is kind of anti-synergy with whatever Adonis has got going on because they're always on fire, but never mind actually, because the hat that Millie's wearing makes them wet. So when they go to the fire, they'll be wet, so it'll not have them catch on fire, I think? That's at least what I'm gonna pretend is the case for now. Alright, that's another one. When does the bomb explode? So I gotta hit the bomb. Okay. As much as I do not want to hit the bomb, I do unfortunately have to hit the bomb. Which means I move right here and I spit. And then, I'm not gonna waste time this time because I want to be able to snipe, which I would have been able to do this round. That would have been very powerful if I had been able to do that. But I cannot, so I will not. Huh? What did he just do? Turtle? Okay. Yeah, man. Same, I guess. That's gonna be okay, and I'm gonna shock him. Maybe I'll stun him for the round. Nope. Maybe I'll stun him for the round. Nope. Maybe I'll stun him for the round. Nope. Well, you know, it happens. That cat baggie has been sufficiently used. Don't matter, I guess. When does the bomb go off? Not for a while. So, I think... Let me just go hit hard. Bop, bop, bop. Beep, bop, bam. I probably would have killed him. No, I wouldn't have. It would have been 15 more damage. Okay. No happen. No good. Me pass. Me hit. Batter up. No. I just push attack. And then I spam bodyguard. So I have a billion bodyguard. Okay. Spawn has been spawned. Spawn has been bombed. So I go marked, and then I explode bomb, or I prevent bomb from explode. Okay. And then I don't move at all. From what I can tell, I don't even know if the bodyguard's ever even gonna happen. Because I'm just never gonna get hit, I guess. I'm very worried about the fact that there's so much fire, Adonis, your concussion and your fire tendencies are making this encounter a little bit startling. Because these things just go off when they're on fire, right? When hit with fire. So hopefully nothing bad happens. And I'm pure of heart, so nothing bad would ever happen to me. Okay. The radical rat is now on fire. There's money. So you don't collect it just by walking over it. Okay. I understand. I guess I'll just save my mana for now. And move on with my life. Let's move over here. And then attack. Good thing this thing has a lot of constitution. That did not go the way that I thought it would. Okay, so you hit it, and then the damage is dealt. Understood. Knock the unit back 10 tiles, and then deal 3 damage to it. Okay. End turn. Luckily I have some healing. So plus 3, 10, 20. It's time for science, I think. So this is 100% gonna blow up Millie. But it'll also blow up Coletta. But this is the final boss, right? So like, it's fine, right? Sure. Let's see how much damage this deals. Huh? Basic attack does +1 damage beyond rage rate. Okay. I misread that. Lesson learned. Sorry, Millie. And, what's your name? Galetta? Sorry, Millie and Galetta. Hey, he did protect. He did. Huh? Okay. Yeah, sorry. There's just a lot going on, and I'm not sure exactly what to say. That was not what I wanted to have happen. I didn't realize all the other deactivated bombs would also blow up if they got affected with fire or explosions. Attack to disarm, but it still blows up if it's lit on fire. I understand now. Okay. I mean, you know, we're learning the game, like I said. So, it's fine. I should have done this a lot sooner, by the way. Actually, I'm really stupid. I shouldn't have done that at all. I didn't realize he was at 10. all those explosions also dealt damage to him. Okay. Adonis leveled up. Worms. Okay, 50% chance to spawn a maggot familiar when you end your turn. Okay. A resonance. When you cast a spell, gain 1 magic damage for the rest of the turn. That's very good on Adonis. Electric immunity. When you deal electric damage, gain +1 charge. So he could just be like Omega immune. Okay. If you end your turn with 0 mana, the next spell you cast is free. That's pretty banger. I think Resonance is the coolest one, though. Like, technically, if we're being, like, objective, that's like pay to win, right? Spend 5 coins to teleport to any... Oh, it's only castable once per turn. Never mind. I was gonna say you could just keep spending 5 to get +1 magic damage for the rest of the turn. Usually I can cast 2 bolts. It's like I pass and then I have 2 bolts. I think this is the end anyway, so it's like not a huge deal what I pick, but I think Resonance has the highest potential to be cool, and I don't know if like this is something that he can pass on when breeding later. So I'd rather this than anything else. Stuff obtained. I cannot go up or down. Brain candy. Smart candy. Okay. Paper shoulder pads. So that's just thorns, but does bleed. And that was loud. Anyway, so this is just thorns that does bleed, and also... So they give them paper cuts, okay. And it's flammable, and it's fragile, and it's brittle. Okay. Can I take these back? Oh! I don't like Adonis's meow. Anyway, okay. So, I've only ever seen necklaces and drugs, except catnip is some of them. I don't... Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna move on. Let's go home. This is probably near the end of this episode. That was a very interesting one. We learned a lot. This is very interesting as a game. Can now adventure to the sewers. That's cool. Okay, so the sewers are an option for us to go to now. I don't know how that manifests, but maybe we'll try that out in the next episode. There will 100% be a next episode. I'm very, very excited to continue this game. 26 coins. So, we didn't have these coins when we were in the round. Did we? That's another thing I'll just have to look at. Are we going to keep 26 coins when we go to the next fight, or do we just keep the coins and then start at 0 each time we go into the next round? I don't know. All things considered, Millie, Vane, Adonis, Galetta, they have all, become retired. Poor Vane broke their ribs. 1 constitution. He already had 8 HP, or they already had 8 HP. So now they have none. Poor thing. Let's end day, see if any of these cats get busy, and then that'll be the end of the episode, I think. Let's see. Adonis and Galetta. Yeah, they kept Galetta's head. Poor cat. Okay. Any others? Only 1. Okay. It's raining. Is he... What is he wearing? Rain is a spooky one. I think it rained because we did bad things. Like killing all those kittens. The Rain Man sees what we be doing, and he tells on us. Huff huff. We are Frank, and we live under your house. What bad things were you doing under my house, Frank? You know, it's fine. I bet you hear us scratching. It gets itchy down here sometimes. Sometimes we like being itchy, because being itchy makes us work harder. That's the spirit. Bet you didn't know Frank builded your house. No lying. Well, is it... Did I buy this house? Is it not just your house and I'm... We make them houses as fast as we make brown. Yeah, man. Cough, cough. Haha, we are just kidding on you. But really, we love to build, so if you're gonna want to have more house made, just ask Frank. So more more house, I assume. Frank do need to be paid, though. We don't work for kisses no more. No, Frank wants friends. Cat friends. See that pipe over there? That pipe goes all over this place. You want to send a kitty out? Push him down that pipe and bam. There we go. Huff huff. We don't want just any kitty, though. I skipped it. Oops. Frank think we like retired cats. 'Cause we are kind of retired, too. Okay, well, we go night-night, so I assume he just meant he only wants retired cats, not fresh ones. Okay. So... I don't want to get rid of any of them. I want to see what happens, but Galetta's the ugliest. I guess, sorry, Joshi. Huh? Oh, he needs them for reward, so we have to get rid of them. Okay. Not accepting cats, not accepting cats. Oh. Well, I guess Frank can have them. Frank will take care of them, right? I said we're gonna end the episode, but, you know, let's see what's going on. We're not gonna start another run or anything, but... the episode continues, as long as we learn. Oh, hey, Frank was just waiting for you down here. Good job on sending the cat to us. He's slow, so when he runs, we can still get him. Sorry? Frank's slow, but no one seems to get us. Maybe if you changed your wardrobe, my guy. Cough, cough. Frank's getting so itchy. I think we are ready to build. You know that house on top of your house? The one with the point on it? The roof? Well, Frank's gonna go building all over that one. You just wait and see. It won't crush you or nothing. Okay. I got an upgrade. House upgrade 1. Another tip. Stuff that pokes, like injectors and stabbers. Frank think those have tips too. Hope that one helps. Huff huff. When you eat inside a house and give your mommy money, that one is called a tip also. Thanks. Butch. Butch is the last place we're going to, okay? He's the one that helped us out at the beginning, I think. Butch's hideout. Yep, okay, so check this out. I got a new collar for you. This class is called the Cleric. Pretty hoity-toity religious type. Judgmental, sure, but boy can they heal things. With a solid cleric on your team, ain't no one going down. And if someone does, just pray on it. Cleric collar now available. Cool. You know you don't always need to have 4 cats in your party. Doing a 3-cat run means those cats will level up 2 to 3 times more than usual. That's actually really cool. That was a helpful tip, unlike, the other guy. Giving you access to some serious upgrades, try it out. Nice. Struggling with a house boss? Try power leveling your cat before you fight it. taking the hard path or a 3-cat run can push your cats to the level up even further than usual. Then you can take that boss down no problem. Alright, thanks my guy. Should we go to Tink's? We already went to Frank's and Butch's. Let's just go to Tink's, I guess. If you keep dropping by like this, people are gonna get the wrong idea about us. Okay. I did have some information for you, so lend me your ear. So you know this icon? Little bomb yo-yo? That's stimulation. It's supposed to be a yarn ball or something. Oh, okay. High stimulation is needed if you want your kittens to inherit things from their parents. Base stats and even the abilities of your cats can be passed down as long as your stimulation is high enough. So if a father is 7 and a mother is 3, a big stimulation number will ensure their offspring are also 7s. Stat-wise, okay. And not nasty uggos like their mother. I understand where the name comes from. Of the game. Every good breeder puts on a heavy focus on stimulation, so don't neglect it. You know, I'll ask for one more tip from this guy. He's not getting two. Little symbol, that's a health icon. A room with a health symbol has a chance to heal wounds and even cure diseases. The higher the health, the better those odds are. But the opposite is also true. Low health can actually cause disease too. So be careful. Okay. Back home. Alright.
This next one's called napping all day. Sounds like me after I crank down hard on a big tub of French onion dip.
Alright. Just looking at Marisha before I continue on and end the episode here. It's late for me. You could probably tell my energy petered out a little bit near the end. But this has been a pretty fun first experience with this game. Pretty big fan, so far at least. It seems like there's a lot of stuff that I still don't have unlocked yet. So that's going to definitely be a priority, is just unlocking everything. But yeah, we'll continue next time I get the chance to record. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. And thanks for sitting through all this. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.